gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Night as we honor the seniors for their dedication here at T Area High School. Introducing our first senior, Jack Qualseth, the son of Brian Qualseth and Elizabeth Qualseth. Jack plans to attend South Dakota State in the fall, where he says that he will discover all of the secrets to life. His favorite high school memory was goofing off with teammates before their games. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Qualseth. Introducing Keaton Newborg, son of Jamie Newborg and Darren Newborg. Keaton plans to go to USD to play golf and study physical therapy. His favorite high school memory was winning the state golf championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Keaton Newborg. Introducing Noah Watson, escorted by Rebecca Johnson, Andrew Johnson, and Mike Watson. Noah plans to go to college for sports marketing. His favorite memory is when they came back this year and beat Del Rapids at their place by 5 points. Noah Watson. Introducing Carter Turek, escorted by Kristen and Tyler Turek. Carter plans to attend South Dakota State and become an intramural flag football champion. Carter's favorite memories of high school includes the bus rides to and from games. Ladies and gentlemen, Carter Turek. Please welcome Boston Williamson, son of Carrie and Rick Williamson. Boston plans to attend SDSU, and his favorite high school memories have been the pregame locker room festivities. Ladies and gentlemen, Boston Williamson. Introducing Gavin Johnson, escorted by Julie Stoley and Andrew Johnson. Gavin plans to attend South Dakota State to study chemistry. His favorite high school memories are the locker room after the big victories. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Johnson. Introducing the Wiebingas, Jessen and Garrett Wiebinga, as both escorted by Steve and Kelly Wiebinga. Both of them plan to attend South Dakota State. Jessen says his favorite memories are the bus rides home after wins, and Garrett's favorite memory was hitting the game-winning 3 against Dells last year. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessen and Garrett Wiebinga. And introducing Sam Almas. Sam is escorted by Monina Almas and Uncle Adair Morales. Sam is undecided what he wants to do in the future, but his favorite high school memory has been beating Yankton his sophomore year. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Almas. Let's give it up one more time for your senior class here on Senior Night and our T Area Titans. Tonight's live entertainment is provided by the T Area 8th grade band. The 8th grade band team is made up of 56 students. The band is very fortunate to have the gift of time and rehearses daily. Brass lessons are provided by Mrs. Rannick. The team is under the direction of Mary Beth Sutton. Please welcome the T Area 8th grade band.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to T South Dakota, where you are looking live inside T Area High School and into Thunder Alley, home of the two-time state champion T Area Titans, and alongside Hall of Famer Andrew Griffin, and it's USD Hall of Famer Andrew Griffin, and T Area Legacy future Hall of Famer Les Schroeder. I am Shad Hockey. I'll probably never be in any Hall of Fame, but I am glad to be here. And whether you are from T South Dakota, the hometown of USA bronze medalist Derek Miles, or from Brandon, South Dakota, the home of former NFL and Bachelor standout Dale Moss. And shout out to Nate Mahone, my friend now living in Arizona. We welcome you to this contest here tonight. The history between these two dates all the way back to 728 days ago, February 15th, here in T South Dakota, where the two future ESD rivals met for the first time. It was a good one most of the game, but the Lynx clawed their way. See what I did there? They clawed their way to a 58.
Wow, that was impressive.
49 road win in the first ever meeting last year. So I hear. The local half-court shot master, Corey Hopp.
Yep.
He fired up the old Yellowbird and rambled down I-29 to 229 past Great Bear Ski Valley, then 6 Mile Road, a whole 22 miles east to the beautiful home where Coach Mike Kleindens made famous by winning 6 state titles in Brandon Valley football in the 80s and 90s. And the Lynx and the Titans battled on that Valentine's Day night all the way to the end, before the black and white would survive and win 49-46. And so we enter this one, Les Schroeder, back in T South Dakota. The Lynx hold a 2-0 meeting. What do you remember from last year's game?
It was quite the battle last year. I remember going down there and you know, there was a good game back and forth. I remember those great seniors that we had, that Reese Kirschman, you know, that guy that played, battled with Althoff down low, and I think Althoff had they both played pretty well, but I think Althoff had the better game.
Sorry, Reese. I hope you're not listening.
Sorry, Reese.
I wouldn't mess with an SDSU
I wouldn't either.
Defensive end, but
Nope.
you're going to choose to, I guess.
No.
Brandon Valley. Names for Brandon Valley in both Valley Springs, South Dakota. I'm sorry, Brandon, and then Valley Springs, South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
They enter this one 11-3, riding a very impressive 9-game win streak that dates all the way back to January 5th, where they beat Brookings on the road by 22. The next 8 were as follows: a 10-point win at Pierre, a 21-point winner versus Aberdeen Central, 22-point win versus Yankton, 18-point win, nice win there over Marshall, Minnesota, 6-point win over Rapid City Stevens, 34-point win over Rapid City Central, 30-point win versus Sioux Falls, Washington, and a 10-point win over Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Total that up, they've outscored their opponents 24 on average in this 9-game streak. Before the streak, they started the year in a 17-point loss to O'Gorman, followed up a week later with an 8-point loss to Sioux Falls Jefferson, so they started 0-2.
Okay.
Then they had wins over Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, Thunder Basin, Wyoming, before a 9-point loss to Watertown. And that set up the 9-game, 39-day unbeaten run that the Titans hope to end tonight. The Lynx, they're coached by third-year head coach Craig Nelson. He is 24-11 in his time back in Brandon. Nelson had served for a few years under former Lynx head coach, the late, great Brent Deckert, who passed away way too early here a few years ago, unfortunately. Before that happened, Nelson made the tough decision to leave his hometown Lynx and go to Sioux Falls, Washington. He went 133-79 in his 9 years at Sioux Falls, Washington. He led the Warriors to 6 state tournaments, 2 runner-up finishes. When Decker stepped down, due to health reasons, Brandon Valley officials knew exactly who they wanted. They wanted to bring Nelson back to Brandon, where he had never moved from. His kids were still in the school district. Nelson took that. As he said then, the only job he would have left Sioux Falls, Washington for was Brandon Valley. Nelson would finish 10-11 in his first year and then 13-8 in his second year. Last year, he appears now to have this somewhat young team rolling right now to their first state tournament under the third-year coach. The Lynx enter this one fourth in the 19-team Class AA power points behind Mitchell, Harrisburg,
Man.
and Roosevelt. They average a Class AA best 61 points per game. They give up the fifth fewest with 49 per game. So they are the highest scoring AA team this year in boys basketball. All the players that they play are capable of hitting an odd number jumper from deep. That's a three-pointer, the odd number. So the Titans have to close out tonight. The Lynx will go about 7-8 deep, and aside from their offense, which flows through the big man, the 6'8 Josh Altoff is an efficient one. Lots of cuts, good on transition. They play very effective defense, as shown by the 49 per contest that they allow. And they, on the road this year, are 6-1. The only loss was their opening game of the season on the road at O'Gorman. So not only do they have a 9-game overall winning streak, they have a 5-game road winning streak coming into this one too. So 2 streaks on the line for Brandon Valley, their starters. Somewhat new to the starting lineup, number 4, Brady Wells, 5'10", senior, 5 points, 2 rebounds a night, 49% field goal shooter. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. That's how he scores his points. He's 42% from behind the arc, so obviously you have to guard number 4 as we hear the T-Area Middle School Band tonight playing, and they're doing a fine job. Number 5, Landon Delaney, 6'1", junior, 8 points, 6 rebounds a team. And a team leading 4 assists and 2.5 steals per contest. He's a big-time athlete, is number 5, Delaney. He's going to play football at a high level, D1 somewhere. He is best in transition, attacking the hoop. He's strong on the defensive end. Coach Weber really recognizes that Delaney is a talent here for the Lynx. Number 10, Aiden Zur, 6'2", junior, 10 points, 4 rebounds a night, 50% field goal shooter, another good athlete who can shoot a little, but he gets his points mainly on cuts to the basket. He's a strong rebounder, another D1 commit. Zier will play high-end Division I baseball somewhere, Coach Nelson tells us. And in the middle, the big man, number 20. No, I'm sorry. This is number 25, 10 junior, 7 points, 2 rebounds a night, 45% from behind the three-point line. Another catch-and-shoot guy. His game is really similar to Wells. Number 44 is the big man. That's a great big man's number, and he's a traditional big man. A back-to-the-basket big man, Josh Altoff, 6'8", is the senior. Really well put together. Team leading 13 points, team leading 7 rebounds a night to go with 62% field goal shooting. This is the main guy for Brandon Valley, a traditional back-to-the-basket guy. Coach Weber says this may be the best old-school post we play this year. So look for everything to go through him. Tremendous passer for his size. Titans will think about double teaming him, or they will double team him most times down the court. We're just going to see how that goes. On the bench, Coach Nelson is high on this sophomore who has actually started a lot this year. Number 2, Briggs Knutson. He will come off the bench early, probably play a lot tonight. He's a quick player, nice skill set. He'll run the point when he's on the floor. Brandon Valley will also turn to 6'6" senior Hayden Anderson off the bench, and maybe we'll see 6'5" Mock Mahan. And so the T-Area Titans, as we are down about 4 minutes away from the national anthem and the starters being announced tonight. Titans enter this one 9-8, come in on a 2-game win streak after they blitzed a high-scoring Canton team here at home by 22, a game that was frankly over in the first 6 minutes. Titans then came out last Friday in what is, well, not an old rivalry, but maybe one of the most unique rivalries in the state over Lennox. Same story. The Titans ended that one early, and maybe the last ever, at least last scheduled meeting between the two. The Titans won that one 48-31. The 2 games before that, 13-point loss to Jefferson, and then a thrilling Marshall Smythe buzzer-beating win against West Central. The Titans started the year at the back-to-back defending Class A champs, Dakota Valley, where they lost by 10. 3 straight blowout wins over Tri-Valley, Del Rapids, and Brookings, and then 3 straight losses. Class A, number 5, O'Gorman, Marshall, Minnesota, who these Lynx beat, and Vermilion. 2 wins in a row, Madison and Watertown, were followed by 2 losses to Class A, number 1, Sioux Falls Christian, and then Aberdeen Central. The Titans would then win big over Clark Willow Lake, and then a blowout loss at number 1, Class A, Iowa Western Christian, 2 nights before the buzzer beater over West Central. The Titans 4th place behind Vermilion in Region 4A, 26th overall in the 65-team Class A. They scored 55 a night, while giving up 54 a night. And the Titans are 5-2 here at the friendly confines. The losses, the 2 losses, O'Gorman and Jefferson, Class AA teams. The Titans coach in his 5th year by way of Cologne Cowboys is Drew Weber. Weber, 68-36 here in T, 156-76 overall in 11 years. Take away his first season in winter. He's had a winning season in 10 years in a row. He went 81-28 at Cologne and is 66-36 here in T. In fact, 6 years before he arrived in Cologne, they were 41-80. His 5 years there, he's 81-29. Won their first district title in 37 years. Since he left Cologne, they're 17-79. Not a coincidence. That's a stat I know I've used before, but it's one telling of Weber's success. The starters for the Titans, 6'3" guard Sam Almus. Titans leading scorer coming in 15 a night with 5 rebounds. He shoots 36% from the field and from the three-point line. He opened up the season. He dropped 27 on Dakota Valley. Number 11, 6'3" forward senior Jessen Wiebinga. He averages 12 to go with 5 rebounds. He's second on the team with 1.4 steals. He's shooting 95% from the free throw line. He's the Titans guy from distance, the guy you've got to guard, most consistent shooter on the year. And he held on Friday Division I and USD commit Porter Enan to 7 points. Number 33, the lead guard for the Titans, 6'2", junior Marshall Smythe. Coming off a solid game versus Lennox, he averages 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals per game. And the junior is looking more comfortable every day. Number 13, 6'3", Garrett Wiebinga, 5 points, 3 rebounds. He's perfect at the line this year. He's another very dangerous shooter from deep. And when they start falling, he's on the verge of a breakout game, Les. I can feel it. The big man in the middle wears number 21. He's a senior, Boston, the big boss. Williamson, 6'6", inside. He uses his size as well. Titans leading rebounder, 7 a night. Titans leading field goal shooter, over 50%. Titans leading shot blocker, over 1 a game. He's been effective when matched up against taller players. He's held his own. He gives a couple inches to Althoff, so we'll see how tonight goes. And Boston prefers actually playing the AA teams because the refs let him bang a little bit more. Off the bench, 6'3", Bernard Conrad, 6'3", freshman Griffin Wiebinga. Conrad is a sophomore, and senior Keaton Newborg, 37 seconds. It's less time. Tell us how the Titans can win tonight.
It's senior night. All of the energy that you can muster up. Play for the seniors. Last game here. Regular season. Hopefully we have a home game. We're now not sure yet. Thursday, Friday will determine that. So we'll see how the Titans can do tonight.
Potential last home game here for the large group of seniors for the Titans, and that includes manager Noah Watson. So we will get this one going here tonight. We'll turn it over to public address announcer, Mr. Jerry Poleschi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T Area High School. As tonight we welcome the Lakes of Brandon Valley High School. Taking on your T Area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the T Area 8th grade band under the direction of Mary Beth Sutton. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Please remember to cheer in a positive manner and be respectful of the officials' decisions. To support a positive and safe atmosphere for Titan Pride, and according to conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student sections of the bleachers or with their parents. Your officials for tonight's game are Jake Studer, Patrick Spellmeyer, and Jason Reisdorfer. These officials have been registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. At this time, we'd like to introduce the Brandon Valley Lynx cheerleaders. JC Beltman, Sarah Johnson, Allie Payer, Elena Portner, Janea Rolstad, Allie Schwartz, Emily Smith, and Sierra Cheddar. The cheer coaches are Diane Terpstra and Hannah Guther. And now introducing your T-Area Titan cheer team. Summer Honky, Amory Mosley, Michaela Sonny, and Piper Stadfeld. The T-Area cheer coach is Katie Peterson. Tonight, we have 4 T-Area Titan students who have been chosen to be the managers of the game. These young Titans were part of the Titans Youth Hoops program this past summer and represent our programs on their own teams in the winter. Please welcome tonight's managers of the game. They are Abby Bangford, Harper Smith, Ruby Yagi, and Avery Lund. Tonight's managers of the game. And now introducing our starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visitors, the Brandon Valley Lynx. A 5'10" senior guard, number 4, Brady Wells. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 5, Landon Delaney. A forward, standing 6'2" in his junior year, number 10, Aiden Zerf. A junior guard, standing 5'10", number 20, Braden Miller. And standing 6'8" at center, a senior, number 44, Josh Olkoff. Assistant coaches for Brandon Valley are Tim Sillison, Jeff Anschow, John Scouten, and Darian Smith. The head coach is Craig Nelson. And now, time to introduce your starters for your team, Area Titans. At guard, a senior, standing 6 foot, number 1, Keaton Newborn. Standing 6 foot at guard, a senior, number 3, Jack Qualseth. A 6'3" senior forward, number 11, Justin Weavinga. A senior forward, standing 6'2", number 23, Gavin Johnson. And at center, a senior, standing 6'2", number 25, Carter Turek.
And there are your starters. Brandon Valley, number 4, Brady Wells. Number 5, Landon Delaney. Number 10, Aiden Zer. Number 20, Braden Miller. And number 44, Josh Althoff. And for the Titans, you have some seniors starting tonight that normally don't start. Number 1, Keaton Newborn. Number 3, Jack Qualseth. Number 11, Justin Weavinga. Number 23, Gavin Johnson. Number 25, Carter Turek. And before we get started, I misspoke in the pregame. I had the wrong coach. It's been a long day. Coach Deckard is not gone. I was thinking Chad Garrow, and so I'm an old Brandon Valley guy. Grew up on 6 Mile Road. I apologize for that, and great news. And I know Kennedy. Is it Kennedy?
Yes, Kennedy is his daughter. Yep, Kennedy is his daughter.
Play this year, and I think she's a junior.
Yep. Great guy.
Yes.
Super awesome guy.
Both Garrow and
Sable.
Both legends in the coaching world. There's Zer on the cut. We told you before, you're going to see a lot of that out of this Brandon Valley team. They're going to run it through Olthoff and get the cuts. And yet, looking at their stats, they've got some high percentage field goal shooters, and you got to figure that's why getting scores on those cuts, high percentage shots. Here's Newborg dribbling to the baseline, kicks it out to Jessen Wiebinga, Titans' top three-point shooter. Gavin Johnson fakes left, goes right, baseline, stops, passes nowhere, stole by Delaney. This is the top athlete, I think, for the Lynx here. Be a high-end football commit, his coach tells us. Back to Delaney, right side, cutting through.
Jeff.
Knocked out from Zaire, but it goes to Althoff. He's got Carter Turek on him. Basket, no good. Missed by Delaney. Rebound Titans. Here comes Newborg. Left-hand dribble, right side of the court to Wiebinga. Into the corner, Gavin Johnson. Top of the key to Carter Turek, who tells us he's going to go to Augustana and he's going to win an intramural flag football championship.
Yes.
These are his plans in the future.
Yep.
Smart young man.
He is.
Homecoming king. Number 25 for the Titans. Plays basketball, baseball, and football. Three-pointer, Jack Qualseth. It looks good. It's off the back of the rim. Tipped out. Gavin Johnson. A great tip by him. Here's Newborg. That's going to be off the back of the backboard and then off the rim. Rebound. Delaney. Left-hand dribble, middle of the court. Screen by Althoff. Kicks into the corner for Wells. Extra pass out top to Zaire, who swings it to Miller. Here's Althoff. Phenomenal passer, according to Coach Drew Weber. And watch him on film, you can see that.
Oh, yes.
And he's down low, basket good. Assist by Zaire. Zaire, why does that sound familiar? His dad coached girls basketball?
Because his daddy is a coach of the girls basketball team, yes.
I talked to him after they beat us, and I said, I think you guys are going to put it together down the stretch. We were talking about that up here. I didn't think they'd win the next 9 in a row.
They've won 9 in a row.
Just like the boys team.
3 left, yes.
How many teams in the history of high school basketball?
Ooh,
yes! That was smooth. Nothing but net. How many teams have boys and girls on a 9-game winning streak?
I don't know. That's quite the feat.
That's a lot.
Yep,
That's a month and a half of not losing.
Yep.
Top of the key. This is Miller looking around. Gets it to Delaney. Titans, regular starters, getting set to check back in.
Go get it. Go get it.
Almost a steal for the Titans. That is Miller. No good. And Althoff is going to be fouled by Turek.
By the way, I got to give my quick shout out already to the Qualseth family. Elizabeth's family is watching us from North Carolina tonight, and I was supposed to give them a quick shout out for Jack Qualseth's senior last game here.
You know, I was just down there. Where is that in relation to South Carolina?
You know, it's probably,
have any idea?
you know, it's down there in the Carolinas.
Well, one's north and one's south.
That's
so where
right.
do you think North Carolina is?
It's probably north then. There you go, Boston.
Good job. Steal by Boston Williamson. Recovery by Jessen Wiebinga. 4-3. Brandon, 3 minutes into this one. Smythe, right-hand dribble, right side of the court. Brings it up. So now Smythe is in there. It's Marshall Smythe, the junior. That's Garrett Wiebinga, the senior. Boston Williamson, the senior.
Nice.
Jessen Wiebinga.
There we
2
go.
for 2. Behind the line for Wiebinga, the Titans' top 3-point shooter. And now a foul.
No, I think it was just leave the ball alone.
Okay,
kind of
into the
thing.
game for Brandon Valley, number 2, Briggs Knutson, 5'8" sophomore. We're going to see a lot of him tonight. And also number 32, Hayden Anderson, 6'6" senior, 7 points, 3 rebounds a night for him. So
Senior Noah Watson's fired up down there already.
6-4 Titans, 4:44 to go. First quarter, Titans extending the pressure. Here's Delaney. Sam Almas on him. And backing down is Anderson. He rolls it off of the front of the rim and then the side, and then it falls through the nylon. Smythe brings it up the court. 6-6, all even here. About halfway through the first quarter, Garrett Wiebinga drives, kicks it out to Jessen Wiebinga. And they say stepped out of bounds?
Yep.
So the Titans turn it over, their second turnover so far tonight. Ball inbounded by Braden Miller, 5'10" junior, plays catch back and forth with Landon Delaney. Now skips it across to Briggs Knutson, the sophomore, youngest player. The Lynx will play tonight. Titans will play a sophomore and a freshman. Really nice looking three-pointer by Zer. He's 24% from the three-point line. Didn't look like it with that shot. Nice rotation. Nice release. Garrett Wiebinga dribbles out, left-hand side. Jessen Wiebinga posting up. I think they're related.
Yeah, I think so too.
Garrett, nowhere to go. Sam Elmas, he'll drive. Left
There you
hand
go, Sam.
dribble. Throws it up. No good. He's fouled at about the free throw line. I think that's going to be Delaney, his first team first. Each team with one foul. You talk to some of these players and coaches for the Titans, and they play Double-A, and they allow a lot more contact.
Yes, they do.
And then we come and play A, and the players have said we barely touch somebody, and they call a foul.
Nice shot.
So it's been tough.
Ooh.
Smythe, nice shot off the back of the rim. Boston Williamson with the rebound.
Get in there.
Garrett Wiebenga.
Yes.
Count it! The Wiebengas are 3 for 3.
Ooh.
9-9.
Nice offensive rebound by Boss there.
Good find in the corner. Braden Miller off top of the backboard.
Oh.
Pass down
There we
low.
go.
That's a good call.
Yes.
3-second call.
No, actually, it was out of bounds.
Oh, it was?
Yep,
Okay.
It was out of bounds.
I had noticed that Zaire was in the lane that whole sequence, and so, yeah.
A surprising, we're kind of keeping an eye on a score here for girls basketball tonight. Vermillion and Wagner are playing. Oh, there goes Sam.
Almas pull up, no good off the 9-footer rebound.
And after the third quarter, Vermillion has come back. They were down 10. They have come all the way back and now lead after 3, 43-42 over the Wagner Raiders.
They were down 10. That's the Red Raiders.
Red
Les.
Raiders.
This isn't
Oh.
the NFL here.
Wow.
Boston Williamson misses the shot, knocked out of bounds by Anderson.
So since I was hard on you last night with the Golden Eagles, so then they're not just the Raiders, they're
Payback.
the Red
Payback.
Payback. But by the way, I was going to mention too, Brandon Valley is Valentine colors, and so I was waiting for my Valentine from you. Do you have my Valentine yet?
It's not Valentine's Day.
Oh, well, you're going to get me one for tomorrow?
I'm gonna give you a little hint on what you're getting.
What's
Okay.
What's that?
And this is well thought out. You're getting the same thing I got you last year.
Oh, well, I think I got a card from you last year.
Almost wild pass to Garrett Wiebenga. Don't start any rumors. Marshall Smythe, left-hand dribble, stops at the 10-foot line, kicks it out to Wiebenga. He just
There
came
we
off
go.
a three-point basket.
Ooh.
Little wild, driving down the lane, rebound Anderson. And no foul, good no call. Miller got it, kind of got knocked around from behind. But, hey, this is Double-A basketball,
That's right.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Fouls 1-1 as we get down to 2 minutes, and that's a Class A basketball call right there. Boston Williamson, and that's you can't afford to get any of these Titans in foul trouble.
Nope.
And Boston, at being 6'6" and easily the biggest guy on the floor, really can't get him in foul trouble.
Nope.
Justin Wiebinga to the bench. Number 15, Brenner Conrad, 6'3" sophomore, Titans starting quarterback this year and probably the next 2 years, I would imagine.
Okay. all
Into
right.
the game. Well put together young man
He
for a
is. Oh,
quarterback.
there you go, straight up.
Nice looking turnaround, left-hand
we
jumper
got a box
by
out.
Anderson. Tipped out by the Lynx. Lynx third offensive rebound.
There we go.
Garrett Wiebenga prevents a fourth offensive rebound. Marshall Smythe, the junior point guard, 9'9", who in the West Central game was knocked the ball away and threw it up high off the backboard as time expired for a game winner as the buzzer
There's Sam.
sounded. What a game that was. What a night that was.
Get in there.
Almas just a little short again. We've talked about that in games past where he's just a little short. A lot of shots missed right off the front of the rim. 90 seconds to go. Almas almost gets a steal.
Good defense.
Delaney taking care of the ball. Now to Wells. Wells on the right side. Flips it out. Top of the key. Didn't really have his feet set, but Miller.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. Three-pointer. Good by Miller. Braden.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
45% shooter. He caught it and didn't have his off foot planted, but he changed that really quickly and put it in. And kind of been a three-point show here so far tonight.
Yep.
Lynx have 3, Titans have 3.
Oh, there you go.
Down low to
Yeah.
Boston Williamson, the hoop and harm.
Nice look by Marshall there to get him the ball.
Anderson picks up the foul. And the big boss has been good about doing that, drawing contact.
Chad, you're talking about every point's been a three-point for most of the game. Boss is trying to get a three-point play here.
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
Old-fashioned. 40% from the line, so better put it up
Oh,
a little
man.
bit softer than he has this year. That good-looking shot. Three-point play.
I thought you were going to jinx it there, like you usually do.
No way.
Like you usually
He
do.
is, Boss is just out there playing. He was the Titans starting pitcher in the state championship game that
Yeah.
they won, and
Yeah.
he's just out there playing with house money every night and just having fun, and
Yep.
really nice to see. He goes to the bench down, number 35, Griff Wiebenga, the third Wiebenga. This Wiebenga, though, is not a senior like his brother. He's a freshman.
Okay.
And he looks like he's going to have a nice career. Hit him skip pass into the corner where Wells was waiting all day long.
Garrett's doing a nice job on Altoff down low.
Yeah, giving up a lot of size. Corner three
There we
off
go.
the front of the
Gotta
rim.
box
Offensive
out.
rebound.
Ah.
Oh, nice looking play there by Zaire. Gets the offensive rebound. Just rolls it back in. Griff Wiebinga, 35, that's just checked back in. We've watched him in a lot of JV games. Really just can score the basketball in a variety of ways. Smythe falls down, gets back up. 10 seconds now. Titans trail by 2. Shot clock off, 7 seconds. Here's 6 seconds. Garrett Wiebinga on the wing. He's going to drive, kicks it out to Brenner Conrad. He doesn't shoot that very often. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Braden Miller. And here comes Noah Watson for the last time. The senior manager for the Titans is going to give us a rundown of what's going on. Waddy, how are you doing? I really enjoyed the hug between you and your stepbrother, Gavin, down there. And you are fired up for this one. This could be your last game here in T-Area at Thunder Alley. But before that, we're hanging right in there, aren't we? Up only down 2, Lynx leading 14-12.
Yeah, they're really good.
They are. They can really shoot it. They've got a big guy down low. They're on a 9-game winning streak, and wouldn't it be fun to snap that tonight on senior night, buddy?
That would be amazing.
All right. I've heard, have you decided on a college yet?
No, not yet.
Still Northwestern or Augie, and I'm selfishly hoping for Augie so we can go to more hockey games together.
Yes, you are.
Well, let's finish this one out, huh, buddy? I say this is my chant. Win it for Waddy.
Yes, let's win it.
Win it for Waddy. See you, buddy. His student manager, Noah Watson, who we interviewed at halftime a couple games ago, and he said he's just going to miss it here. He loves the staff, and he loves the students, and loves coming to high school here, and loves coming to T-Area games. And I'd say pretty good first quarter for the Titans, only down 2. There's Williamson on the roll. The great pass by Smythe. Williamson's 5th point of the night for the Titans, and our scoreboard that usually shows us the stats is down tonight.
It was down, yeah.
We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. It was working last night, wasn't it? It was.
No,
It was.
for girls. But
Blocked
yeah.
by Boston Williamson on Althoff. Althoff 6'8", Williamson 6'6". Williamson played a 7-footer this year, played really
There
well.
you go,
and just misses that one. I think he was worried someone was sliding in underneath him.
Yep.
The rebound for the Lynx by Wells. 14-14, we've been tied 6-6, 9-9, now 14-14. Top of the key, this is Miller. Here's the big man, Althoff, great passer, finds
Yes.
down low Wells, but that's no good. Rebound Smythe, he pulls 3 down a night for the 6'1" point guard. 7 minutes till halftime when we'll talk to SDSU commit, one of the top, 30, 40 players in the nation.
Oh, that girl?
Katie Vasika. And we've got
that's
fun
pretty.
questions for her. Jessen Wiebinga got robbed by his hometown rim, in and out.
2 nights in a row we have Jackrabbits on at halftime. That's pretty awesome.
Althoff, he can make these.
He can.
Nice looking stroke off the front of the rim. Rebound by the big boss. His 3rd of the night to go with 5 points. Smythe brings it up. Left-hand dribble. Right side of the court. 6:30 until halftime. Miller guarding Smythe. Williamson down low. Great pass. Talk about another great passing big man.
Oh, yep. I
And
think
that's the
just
fear that a 6'8" player puts into you. Jessen Wiebinga just went up.
turnover.
Tried to finish it left-handed and didn't. Out of bounds. Still 14-14, 6:11
I
to
think
go.
Jess got just too far underneath the rim, and he didn't realize how far he was underneath.
Yep. Smythe will bring it up. Keaton Newborg into the game now for the Titans. State champion golfer his junior year.
I didn't see Mom cry during the
I saw a little tear in your eye. Just a little one.
Maybe. You're right.
Wiebinga top of the key. Skips it over to younger brother Griff. He's going to drive.
There you
Throws
go.
it up.
Oh.
Gets the foul. Good call.
Well-
Interesting. He tried to finish with his left hand
Yeah.
there.
Well, I have been with these kids since the 5th grade, so, I mean, there might be some tears, I guess,
Yeah.
since I'm making this, my bedroom up here and bringing everything up here. And
You had, I thought, 3 devices plugged in last
I
night.
only had 2 devices plugged in.
Hayden Anderson would never do that. He would never take 3 of the floor plugins.
I only used 2.
From his partner. And then You got a picture frame up here.
I do.
Glitters tonight, and we're going to get you a lamp and a little rug. And Griff Wiebinga.
There we go, Griff. Well,
One of two.
I got a fifth grade picture of Griff's brother Jess up here.
And you've been with them since the 5th grade. Do they know this?
They do know this.
Okay.
I showed Justin the picture before the game, and he loved it.
Billy Madison? Or
Yeah. Oh, boss. Oh.
Williamson, a tough second foul for him. He's probably going to go to the bench. Well, we'll have to see what the score looks like. As the basket was made by number 32, Hayden Anderson, 6'6 senior. Brenner Conrad comes in for Williamson, who's having a really nice game.
Yep.
If the Titans can keep it close, they can leave the big boss on the bench the rest of the way. But if not, I think 5:33 to go. That's a long time. I'm thinking he's probably going to be on the bench
Ooh,
the
somebody.
whole time.
We
and
got to box him out.
didn't box out. And great reaction by Aiden Zier, 6'2 junior, just to go get an offensive rebound.
There we
Keep it
go,
alive.
Griff.
Griff Wiebinga steps in the passing lane, gets the steal, hands it off. Keaton Newborg. He'll bring it up, left-hand dribble, right side, the bottom of the T logo. Skip pass, Justin Wiebinga. He's got 2 threes tonight. It's skip pass time, I guess.
It is, yes. Nice move.
Great little skip pass to the corner.
Get in there.
Wiebinga, no hesitation, 3. No, no good. And rebound by the 5'10" junior, Braden Miller. And Wells gets it out to wide open Miller.
Good.
No good. Rebound.
Nice.
Going to be by Keaton Newborg, the senior, wearing number 1.
Update in that girls' game. Wagner and Vermillion tied at 50 with 2:38 to go.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a really good one. I just said who's ever at home is going to win that one, and it's at Wagner.
It is at Wagner tonight.
And I can't speak to the atmosphere there. I imagine it's pretty good. The atmosphere in Vermillion can be really good.
Oh, yeah. Looks like there's a lot of fans there.
Marshall Smythe and Garrett Wiebinga back into the game. Keaton Newborg and Griff Wiebinga go to the bench for the Titans. And talk about atmosphere. Man, Brandon Valley brought the students tonight.
They did bring him.
Titans student section, not as big, but both. The crowd is bigger, but the Brandon crowd is a nice sized crowd too. 22
nice
mile.
look. Oh.
Got it down to Brenner Conrad, blocked by Aiden Zier, out of bounds, 12 seconds on the shot clock.
That was a nice block. I mean, he timed that pretty good coming across the lane.
And that's one of the neat things when we move to AA next year is we're going to have a lot of close games. I mean, we're going to have more close games, I would say. We're going to have some of the ones where we have to go to Pierre and Watertown, but a lot of the Sioux Falls schools and Brandon.
Harrisburg.
Yep. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Smythe
There we go,
drives.
Smythe.
He's blocked. That's a block by Braden Miller. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 4:21 on the game clock. Coach Weber says, let's run that play where we get a score in 2 seconds.
3 seconds. Come on, give
Smythe
us that extra second.
inbounds.
There we go, like that.
He traveled.
Yes, he did.
Inbounded to Sam Almus, and we've talked a lot about having your feet set, and he didn't. And so
he rushed it.
Took that little skip, and we had to rush it.
Yep. By the way, did you know that I have ties to Brandon too?
I didn't. Are you going to talk about getting fired from?
I did not get fired from Brandon. I moved on.
Mutual decision.
It was.
So it was mutual.
No, I know. I know it was.
Yes. Steal
Nice.
by Brenner Conrad off the pass by Zier, trying to get it inside to Anderson. Garrett Wiebinga. Sam Almus driving. 2 big steps. Left-hand shot off the side of the rim. No good. Sam was telling me before the game, he said, did you know Les taught for a year in Brandon?
I taught for 3 years in
Oh,
Brandon.
was it 3 years?
It
What
was
years?
3. 2006 to 2009. And the guy down there with the red and white hat, I worked with him, Scott Carroll. His son plays on the JV team.
Nice looking jumper by Landon Delaney. He
Yep.
averages 8 points, second on the team, 6.3 rebounds.
There's
4 assists and 2.5 steals.
another guy by the name of Ty Tejan. I worked with Ty Tejan. He had a son that played last year. He's watching back in Brandon tonight.
I used to be a Lynx. You know, I mentioned Coach Mike Kleindens early on.
Yes,
because
you
that
did.
was the man when I was there.
Yes, it was.
6 state titles.
Yep.
Principal Sharkey. And I still have a lot of Brandon friends.
Yep, I do.
Believe it or not.
You do? Wow, they still want to. I do too. There's another one. Brady Olson is another teacher friend that I used to work with there. He's a high school teacher now.
I'll say this about Brandon.
Yes.
And I know that you're a little bitter after they forced you out after 3 years.
No, it was not a force out.
Brandon is beautiful.
It is?
Beautiful golf course.
Yep.
It's outstanding school district.
Yep, they do.
And I always root for the Lynx. Maybe I can't anymore now that we're going to be ESD.
No, I
but
know now.
my-
Yeah, exactly.
My 7 years of being a Lynx myself and then
Yep.
moving on after 7th grade, I still root for the Lynx when I can.
Yep. No, I enjoyed my time. They helped. Well, that was right around the time my mom passed away from breast cancer, and we had a couple of benefits for him. And the staff we played like a celebrity.
Conrad, another block by the Lynx. Conrad gets it back somehow. Extra pass to Smythe
Get
on
in
the wing
there.
on the right side.
Ooh.
Off the back of the rim. 18-15 is all, and the Titans have cooled from their early hot
stop
three-point
ball.
shooting, and that's a good move right there by Delaney.
Yep.
He took it right at Brenner Conrad, and what Conrad, just a sophomore, has to learn to do is just wall up and not swat down. You swat down, and it's just an easy call
It's
for
an
the referees.
automatic. No, we played like a celebrity basketball game, and some of the teachers played that game. So a lot of support when my mom passed away from the
Yep.
Grand Valley community.
Delaney, he's 64% from the line. That means he's probably going to miss this. Is that right?
Sure.
He's going to either miss this or the next one he takes. Then,
Okay.
Right?
All right. I believe you.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Ooh.
That was better than the first one.
That was.
Landon Delaney, 6'1 junior. Enjoys eating at El Tapato.
Yeah.
Tapadio?
It's a pot. Yeah.
That's where Coach Nelson likes to go. He likes the fajitas
does.
there.
He does.
I've ate there a few times. That's a good restaurant.
I don't think I've been there.
Here at Wiebinga, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jessen Wiebinga now dribbles left hand, stops, kicks it out to Garrett Wiebinga. He's going to try to tie his brother.
Yes.
And he does! The second three-pointer.
Needed that.
The Titans did need that. 20-18, now Lynx, almost 2 minutes until halftime. Shot, no good. The little hook by Anderson. These Lynx play hard. You saw
do.
right there.
Well, Altoff's, I was
Knutson.
just going to say, Altoff's been sitting for a while.
2 in a row for Wiebinga.
Yes!
It is! Off the back of the rim! Garrett Wiebinga, who said he was due for a breakout game?
You did.
In pregame. Oh, Garrett, you're making me look smart. That's going to be off the side of the rim. No good. And Smythe had it, got knocked out by Jessup Wiebinga. Wiebinga didn't know he had it. Wiebinga was just fighting for it, but Titans 1 point lead here. Call by Jason Reisdorfer, who will be going and reffing girls AA state this year.
Okay.
Well deserved. We've seen him here, and all 3 of these crew members here, Studer,
Yep.
Spellmeyer.
I'm hoping I'm not watching the AA's this year. I'm hoping I'm up in Brookings.
Althoff back into the game for the Lynx, this big 6'8" senior. Delaney back to the line. Did he miss that?
He missed the first one.
We were
Yeah,
right,
you
so
were,
he
you
did
were
miss
right.
the next one. He'll make this one, though.
Yep. All right.
Oh, Delaney. Lando. Bless your heart, young man. Landon Delaney never really comes. You see the Lynx go about 7-8 deep,
Yep.
and Delaney mainly stays on the floor.
All right, we need a basket.
Newborg, backup point guard, left-hand dribble, right side of the court. Risky pass to Jessen Wiebinga. Delaney out there really applying the defense.
Yep.
21 all. Another tie here. Smythe picks up his dribble. Garrett Wiebinga coming off of 2 threes in a row. Passes to brother Jessen. Fakes left. Goes right. Flips it up left-handed. No good.
There we
Big
go.
rebound by Brenner Conrad. He will draw the foul on Olthoff. That's his second. And so to the line goes the starting quarterback for the T-Area Titans, Brenner Conrad, almost had 1,000 yards on the ground this year. And you know what he is from the free throw line? He's
You just missed.
just over 500. That's going to put him right at 500.
All right.
So the biggest free throw of Brenner Conrad's young life.
Why is that?
Well, it could untie the game. It
Oh,
could put him
okay.
over 50%.
There you go.
Look at that. How would you like to be a defensive back, about 150 pounds, and he's running the option downhill at you?
I'd get out of the way.
Yeah, he can punish you.
Yes.
Landon Delaney, number 5. Over to Miller.
Oh, good
Great
look.
pass
Yep,
down low to
great look.
Althoff.
Ooh.
In and out, no good.
Ooh.
Rebound was first by Jessen Wiebinga, but then Garrett Wiebinga cleaned it up. The Titans lead by 1. 1 minute to go until halftime. This is Newborg in the corner. Gets a screen and then a roll from Conrad. Nowhere to go there. Garrett Wiebinga, the hot hand man right now for the Titans. Wanted to screen
Nice
for
take.
Smythe. Smythe went to drop it off to Brenner Conrad and just taken right out of the air
Althoff says, I'll have
by
that.
Althoff. And Althoff is a next level, I think, college kid if he wants to do that.
Yep.
Got
Oh,
good
yeah,
vision,
pass,
good
yes.
passing.
There we go.
Steal. I would give that steal to Garrett Wiebinga.
Yep.
Recovery by Newborg. Newborg will dribble it up now. Like a half a second differential shot clock. Game clock. So what year were you there?
I was there from 2006 to 2009.
Because you were there then, a great runner-up team, Brandon Valley. Dale Moss, Nate Mahone, the DeLayu kid, Jack Ridgway.
Yep, I was there around that time,
Mahone played football at Augie.
Yep.
Moss, of course, played football and basketball at SDSU. And then you had my friend Jeff Douglas, his son Chase, who played football at SDSU. Ridgway, I believe, played basketball at USF.
Yep. I was there for when the girls obviously made a run, too. They had Heidi Hoff. They had Kelly. They had the Hoff girls.
Yep.
My names are drawing a blank right now, but and Statham used to coach that before Zur, and Mark Statham was their basketball coach when I was there, and it was a lot of fun then.
Yep.
I worked in the middle school over there when I was there.
You've got Dr. Lowry coming up here. You sure you didn't double book a guest tonight?
I don't know. I thought, well, she didn't answer. She didn't answer me, so I guess you're.
If she comes up, will you tell Kate? Just tell Katie we got a little, and we'll get Katie up here
do you want Katie at the end of the third quarter?
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. She is coming.
22-21.
Okay.
Titans lead this one over Brandon. 28 seconds to go. Smythe gets it to Jessen Wiebinga to Almas. Titans don't have to take a shot until almost 1 second to go. They've been good about working this around and handling this pressure so far. Steal, however, by Aiden Zur. And so now Zur will get it up to driving Delaney. That's going to be a charge. Blocking foul. And now the refs are looking it over. They're going to talk about it. And so that was, boy, I don't know. It could have gone either way. I thought just firsthand, and I'm a T fan here, okay, but I thought it was a charge. Basket good. And it is a block on Conrad. It's a tough call there. And the charge call, it's like pass interference in the NFL. If you can define what a charge is, it's just, you just never know. And what my definition of a charge is isn't probably what somebody else's is. So Delaney, three-point play, the big play at the end of the first half. Takes the lead away from the Titans, gives the 2-point lead to the Lynx. They're going to kind of press to try not to get a long shot off, and they do. And we will be joined by T-Area Superintendent Jennifer Lowry, and then eventually Katie Masika. Will we do a Jensen halftime shot tonight? Maybe that's over. We're all done with that. We ended at Lennox, and so no half-court shot tonight. Dr. Jennifer Lowry, how are you?
Very good.
Good. I see you have your father here tonight.
Yes, he's watching the band.
Oh, you have one in the band, your daughter.
Son. So I have a sophomore and then an 8th grade trombone player tonight.
I thought for the national anthem, I thought they sounded really, really good.
They're impressive.
Yeah. That's one of the things, almost from day one here, 21 years, the band, the arts has just been outstanding, and we're blessed with some great, great teachers. We had a great marching band season this year.
Totally phenomenal. They work so hard.
And you've got to be equally proud of that. We've had the athletics, that gets a lot of attention, but one act went to state again this year and made history. Marching band this year was just outstanding. I got emotional every time I watched them play. They were just really good. And you have to be proud of just everything that's going on here at T-Area Academics and the new school going up and all of that.
Just beyond blessed. And, I've never cried so much. I cried during marching band. Every time I saw the one act, I cried when they were judged. You should have seen the judges' passion for them at one act, and it's just been a great run this year.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only crier then, because I've watched a lot of activities and kids' activities, and just marching band and the concerts get me too. Either if it's the singing or the instruments, it just gets me deep down. I wanted to ask Knutson this when he was up here earlier. How is the audition going? Coming along on schedule, and just give us an update of that if you would.
So the wrestling and the auxiliary gym should be open at the beginning of next year. And then if you look at our calendar, we created different opportunities to move in phases. And so we believe that the Performing Arts Center will be open in April. And so there's a break in that end of February to move into a portion of the fine arts wing and all of the different pieces in some of the classrooms, and then host hopefully our opening musical in April of next year.
Oh, wow. And that is something that's been long in the process. I think I know that that's something you've really wanted to add to us, to give those kids. You know, we've had such great, like we just talked about, we've had great programs in the fine arts, but we've had to roll out the plastic on the floor and bring in a stage. And when I went to Canton's Fine Arts Center, when we practiced there, I was blown away. And I hear this one's going to be a little bigger. What's the seating?
The seating will be 1,200. So there's a second floor balcony with about 250 up there. And the first 1,000 will be on the main floor, and then a couple different elevations.
Yeah. And then also talking about those kids getting what they deserve, the wrestlers who've been wrestling upstairs in a room with, not tall ceilings, no windows. They're going to have their own. When is the wrestling and the auxiliary gym going to get done? Do you know that one?
We believe on Labor Day, so September 1st.
Okay. And no more kids now like they did tonight. We're crossing the street in the rain, and that's got to take a lot off of your mind as well, that we're all going to be in one building, and it's gonna be great. We're almost doubling the size of the school, right?
Yes, so we are going from 130,000 and adding 80,000 square feet.
I wanted to ask you this. We've talked about this before, but a lot of people maybe didn't hear it. Snow days. It's got to be one of the hardest decisions that you have to make. If you would tell us again what goes into that, because I'm sure there are days when you're hearing why do we not have school, and you're hearing days why in the world do we have school. So just kind of, if you'd tell everybody what goes into calling a snow day or not calling a snow day.
Well, snow days are important because a lot of people care about them, but they're probably not the most difficult decision that we have to make day in and day out. But you look at the weather coming up. If we're going to run virtual, we have to make a decision before 2 o'clock to say we may go virtual because of kids bringing home electronics and all of those different things. And then we really watch the forecast, and if we see warning, then we're probably not going to be able to go. Now the difference is this year, the National Weather Service looks at the whole storm to determine if it's a warning. So if it's a 4-day storm and we get a certain amount of snow, they're going to call it a warning. Well, 2 inches a day is much different. So this year was a little bit different in dynamics, and
yeah,
we're actually pretty lucky.
I'm not in your shoes, but I did for a couple years run a volleyball program, and I would just cancel if it wasn't, because and that was only like 11 girls that I was responsible for, but 11 one is a lot, so you're responsible for a lot of kids, and best just to err on the side of caution, I guess. And
yep. So Wayne and Kyle are out there driving at about 4 o'clock in the morning and communicating and seeing what we can do, and what the wind's going to do, and what we can make happen or not make happen.
Will you tell me, as a superintendent, your biggest challenge or challenges that you face daily or yearly?
I think the biggest challenges we face right now are the mental health of our students, and balancing what our staff need in reprieve and giving everything they have to those kids day in and day out, no matter if they are physical in the elementary or if they are verbal in the high school, they come back and they are right there helping them day after day after day. And so balancing what our kids need is probably our biggest challenge right now.
Kids and teachers, and I'm guessing as you grow, the retaining teachers in the 49th lowest paid state in the United States, it's got to be a challenge. So how do you retain a teacher when they're not, according to the rest of the country, they're not making a lot of money?
Yeah, well, since the half-penny sales tax, we have increased our average teacher pay by over after the half-penny by over 18%, which is well over the state average increase. And so that's helping. We have the 7th highest starting pay in the state at $51,000. Plus the thing that we really try to work with is the South Dakota retirement system and understanding that that's a fully vested system and working on financial health of people to understand the stability that comes with that.
And your biggest reward as a superintendent?
When I get to walk into a place like this and have a kid run up and give me a huge hug. I've also been called the lunch lady or the helper lady that stands there, and that's the best part of the job.
Yeah. Tell us, if you could, really quickly, we've added, this year we added French.
Yes.
We added German a couple of years ago. Can you tell us what else we're adding? We've got the farm FFA, which is outstanding out there. Can you tell us what else I'm missing? Just the stuff we've really added the last few years, or we're going to add.
Yeah. So the FFA also added in the middle school this year, as well as there's flight simulators in our middle school as well as we look at those science and technology. Something that people are seeing this year is the Pregame Daktronics board and the work that Mr. Griffin and his students are doing on integrating real life experiences into what we call CTE, Career and Technical Education. And so there's some phenomenal work going on with FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders, looking to expand a school store beyond entrepreneurship, and the science labs and facilities that are coming with a science STEM room is really exciting as we open up.
Cooking class coming?
Looking at doing that, although that's going to have to wait because it would be a transformation within the current facility.
You know, the way I look at it, it's not always fun to grow, but having been here and seeing all those programs for these kids and talking to so many kids that say, I'm going to be a welder now. I'm going to be a welder. I didn't know what I was going to do. Now I'm going to be a welder, and I'm going to start making really good money. It's something that I've really enjoyed working with Mr. Gannon. So, and FFA, Mr. Sorum was such a great hire for that, and Miss Visser, debate, and German, and so many great opportunities here. So
they're
growth
building
can be really
houses.
exciting. Yes, building house with Mr. Larson, and so many great things. So we'll get you out of here, but thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, see you later.
See ya.
Superintendent Jennifer Lowry. Hey, I didn't, the last time I interviewed her, I think I got nervous and called her Mr. or Mrs. I didn't know what I was doing, but I emailed her earlier this year and I said, I've been nervous for two people when I've done this. I'm going to let Les guess. Les, I've been nervous interviewing two people up here. And one was Dr. Lowry.
Yep.
Do you know who the other one was?
Was it this year?
It's been a couple years. He's on TV late at night.
Oh, yeah, the late night booming kid.
Jack Unruh. I
Yeah,
don't know
right.
why. Just because he's so good. I thought,
yeah.
how I'm interviewing an interviewer that does it for a living. And,
yeah.
All right.
I would never be that nervous with Jack, though. He's so great.
He's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I don't know why I was. Titans come out.
New short.
3-point deficit. Miller misses it as we get back in rhythm here. Top of the key, Delaney. Back to Wells.
One thing that stood out for me in that first half was Althoff only has 2 points, and our big man has 5. So we got to get our big man going.
We have got him going. He had to go to the bench for the last almost 5.5 minutes. He came back on the court with 1.8 seconds to go. He gets that rebound, hands it off to Smythe. And so good news is Boston has 3 fouls yet to go. The bad news is he's already got 2. but get him through this third quarter playing clean because,
There we
he's
go.
played really well like he did against a 7-footer. Cool.
Oh, there we go.
And that's third foul on Althoff. And we saw Boston Williamson, 50% free throw shooter on the year now, matched up against 7-footer Jake Cool.
Yes, that's right. The other night, yeah.
And from Cool is from
The West Central team.
West Central.
That West Central team.
Boston is now below 500.
Oh, you jinxed it. See?
Biggest
You're the one that jinxed it.
biggest shot of his younger career, potentially bigger than starting the state baseball championship.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
in Sioux Falls Stadium. Right on cue. He's back to 50.
Yeah. Down 1.
Down 1 are the Titans. 7 minutes to go. This is Delaney versus Smythe. Althoff top of the key. Little pass, skip pass, back to Delaney.
By the way, I've already thought about it. I think I'm going to give Katie. Katie can call the game with you for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I'm going to let Katie call the game with you.
We'll just, lack of communication by Les Schroeder.
No, it was not.
Call 2 fouls on you.
Boston just got his third.
It's his third, yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
And I think at this point, Weber's going to maybe roll the dice a little bit. He wasn't watching the play, so I can't whine and say he didn't foul him. No, I'm just kidding.
Boston came in from behind, tried to get a block on Althoff, and just got a little arm with it.
Althoff from the free throw line, 63%.
Missed that one. So you
Missed that one. Ball doesn't lie. Now he
That's
misses
right.
both.
Oh.
Boss is off the hook, and we should rewind it back to 2 fouls. Yep.
There you go. All right. Well, we can't take the foul back, but we'll take the 2 free throw miss.
Can we make that a rule so we can emphasize
that would be
free throw shooting?
I would love that new rule. That would be awesome.
Sam Elmas scoreless in the first half. The Titans leader, top of the key.
By the way, you can tell Katie this when she comes up that Wagner did defeat Vermillion 57-54. So
And you saw down low, Conrad took it right at Althoff. That's what he's got to do.
Yep.
Althoff's still in there with 3 fouls. So, and he, when Conrad went up,
oh no, are they gonna call foul?
they are debating. And now they're going to talk. What did you see?
I thought he was out of bounds, but
I
I guess
thought
I'm
it
going
was
with.
too,
I
and-
thought he was going. I'm going with the hometown crowd
And
there
if,
too.
And
But
if he did anything, he landed on the
There we
Titans
go,
player.
yep.
Yeah, it's not a foul.
there we go.
I don't know. I think I still got my no-hitter going here. I'm feeling pretty good. I got the Wagner,
You did get the
got
Wagner,
the
game
Wagner
right.
win. And,
You did. But Althoff now sits with his third foul, so
Okay.
Coach Nelson did hear you on that. You know, he must have told him he was scared of it.
Better get a tip from Coach Nelson.
That's right.
Is it wild shot
Sam.
left-handed by Elmas? I wonder if his middle initial is T. It's Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, from that hit show.
Delaney back to Wells. Back to Delaney. He'll take the
Nice
three-pointer.
shot.
Nothing but net. Landon Delaney, the junior. Second three-pointer of the night. He came in shooting 23%. And what that tells us is maybe he's due.
Yeah.
Jessen Wiebiga standing with the ball. Link's largest lead in quite a while, maybe of the night.
There you go.
Elmas back over to Garrett.
There you
Wiebiga.
go,
He's
Garrett.
made 2 of those.
Ooh.
Off the front of the rim, no good. No rebound for the Titans. Rebound Delaney. Quick up the court to Wells. He'll pull up. Back to Delaney. It's Delaney and the Wells show. Oh, here we go. They get Zaire the ball. And back to Delaney again, top of the key. Smythe on him. To Wells. Into the corner to Zaire. Left wing, Miller. Dribbles. Hands it off to Anderson.
Oh, he's wide
Boy,
open
they're,
over there. Yep.
They just did. They worked it around for the
Oh,
shot.
nice rebound.
Rebound by Brenner Conrad. Boy, their offense looks a lot different with Olthoff on the bench. Huh?
It does. Yes, yeah.
Just
Don't
kind
go.
of looked almost
Yep.
lost out there, skipping around. Not a
Yep.
lot of movement, not a lot of pin downs or screens, cutters.
Ooh.
Jessen Wiebiga barely catches that. Brenner Conrad, he's only made one of those on the year. Off the backboard, no good. He's 0 for 2 from behind the three-point line this year. I've seen him make those in JV.
Yes, he does.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Conrad and Garrett Wiebiga. Briggs Knutson into the game. Got a good true or false.
Oh, I can't wait.
We'll try to
You
do
wanna
that
do that early?
quickly
Yeah, I'll do that
because
early.
Katie's coming up.
Yep, Katie.
It is on true or false on Brandon, South Dakota.
Oh, I'm good at them.
Corner 3, nice looking shot.
Because remember, I think we talked about this, which, by the way, I want to ask you, do you remember the Titans' last home game against Brandon Valley?
Oh, 2 years ago?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Were you here for that?
Yeah, well, why do you ask?
Well, I was just wondering because I think I called the game. I think you were on your vacation, if I remember right.
I didn't remember where I was.
You were in Mexico. I do remember that.
Did you have Katie and Mara up at halftime?
Yes, we did actually.
Okay,
We
I was
did.
in the Dominican, yeah.
Oh, yes, we did. We had
Oh, you guys sounded so good that night.
We
I
did.
was just going to stay down there.
Well, yeah, I mean, wish I
Weebinga to Weebinga to Smythe. Oh, I was going to. Oh, they only have 2 Weebingas in there.
Yes.
Smythe trapped, 8-foot line. Brenner Conrad guarded outside by Delaney. Drive
nice.
by Jessen
Oh,
Weebinga. No
that
good.
way, follow.
Rebound, basket,
Yes.
good. Brenner Conrad cleaned it up. Chased the ball down the lane. The foul's on Anderson.
So if you're Coach Nelson, do you sit Althoff the whole third quarter?
You know, as long as you're up by 5 or more, I would say so. And he's not the type. He's in really well control of his body, so
He
he's
is.
not a player that's out of control.
Nope.
He doesn't like drive to the basket.
Nope.
Brenner Conrad makes the free throw, and so maybe halfway through they're still up 4. I would for now. You ask me in a little bit, though, my friend.
All right, I
that
will.
might change.
All right, get your trivia questions ready. I'm ready. Ooh, nice. He
Down
was
low,
deep.
Anderson. Conrad on him. Anderson puts it in left-handed. 6-point lead, under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Griff Weebinga, top of the key. 2.
Yeah.
Three-pointer going to his left. Jessen Weebinga gets it to a one-possession game. Here we go, fellas. Brandon, South Dakota was named after Brandon, Florida. True or false?
False.
You're both right. Named after Brandon, Vermont. There are over 15 towns named Brandon in the United States.
True.
True.
True. It's 1-1 or 2-2. Brandon is located near I-90, and I-90 happens to be the longest interstate in the United States.
True.
It's true. You guys are cooking. Dale Moss was born in Brandon, South Dakota.
Oh. Well, he went to high school there. I'm going to overthink this.
False.
I'm going to say true.
It's false. Andrew Griffin takes the lead, born in Sioux City.
Okay.
Brandon was founded only after the Jesse James gang repeatedly robbed a bank in nearby Garrettson. It forced the bank to move to the more populated and more secure, police-wise, Brandon, and thus the town was founded around a bank that had opened up.
False.
I would go true.
It's false. We have a tie.
Yes.
Here is the tiebreaker question. What number did Dale Moss wear at SDSU?
Oh, at SDSU.
Football, for SDSU football.
Yes. Nice.
Steal almost by Weebinga out of bounds. What number did Dale Moss wear as his
Football.
1 year on the football team for SDSU? In basketball, he was 5 at Brandon and
He was 10.
SDSU.
He was 10.
Okay.
He was 10.
Whoever gets closest.
I'll go 12.
Andrew Griffin wins. He was 13.
Dang it.
Number 13. So the Washington-born Andrew Griffin, as the Lynx turn it over, beats the 3-year Brandon Valley staff member.
That's right.
Unless they have a back door here you can sneak out of when this game is over.
I still have good friends with Brandon.
Carter Turek into the game now. He'll replace Brenner Conrad.
Your theory of Mr. Althoff is wrong, by the way.
It's 3 minutes to go in the game. He's back out there.
In the third quarter.
And so with a one-possession game, it doesn't surprise me to see them. And, hey, Coach Nelson knows his players way more than we do. So
That's right.
And you want to get him ready maybe for a state tournament run where he's going to maybe have 3 fouls. They tend to call it a little closer at the state tournament.
Oh, dang it.
Smythe pull-up jumper off the front of the rim, and Carter Turk couldn't secure it. Might be due to all that hair he's got flopping around there. Might need a headband.
No, he's good.
Like Adam Morrison.
No.
Adam Morrison, Gonzaga.
No.
He wore a headband.
I
He
did.
was darn good.
He was.
You're close on that, Chad. It's Gonzaga.
Or Gonzaga. What did I say?
Oh, wow.
Zaga.
Oh,
I
Gonzaga,
did.
Gonzaga. It's whatever you want, folks. We're not pull-up jumper, Delaney,
Yes,
no
get out of
good.
it. Oh, Althoff knocked it. Oh. That rebound was all Althoff. I mean, it landed in Delaney's hands, but Althoff knocked it right to him.
Foul on the Titans by Smythe. So the hoop and harm
Darn it.
to the line. It's okay, Les. We still got the fourth quarter.
All
to
right,
play
all
here.
right, all right. All right.
Delaney back to the line. That one's off. So, and there's just a kind of cheap foul on. It was a foul, but Anderson just kind of couldn't get out of the way.
So you didn't talk much about this picture that I put up here. I mean, I'm just kind of disappointed in
My
you.
friend, I didn't bring the picture up here.
Well, no, I know. I thought you were going to comment on it.
I did. I said you got a picture up here, glitter frame, and I don't know if you're moving in. Did you get evicted? Or?
I know. No, this is my second home. Go, Carter, go.
Look at Carter Turek
That
backing
away.
down.
Oh.
Use the backboard. Young man. Nice work, though, getting in position.
That was.
Here comes
there
Delaney.
We go. Oh.
And that's going to be a kick basketball. It is. Shot clock stays the same unless it's under 15.
No, I hope Elizabeth Qualseth's family is watching because I did mention them, and it's in her class that I took this picture. We took this picture when they were 5th graders, and Justin Wiebinga is in this picture in the back row.
Yep. Looking just as handsome as ever. Isn't
That's
that
right,
Liz?
exactly. He is.
Who would you say of the three Wiebingas has the best hair, do you think?
The best hair? Oh, that's Griff by far. But which
Good pass. Here's Delaney. He'll fake and just throws it away right into the hands of Marshall Smythe.
Speaking of
it up to Newboard.
Sorry, speaking of the Wiebingas, I got a nice message from Mom, and I want to read this.
Smythe three-pointer,
Yes.
nothing but net. Marshall Smythe, 2-point lead for the Lynx, under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Read away.
So last night I reached out to Mom Wiebinga, Kelly, and asked her how her sons want to be remembered. And she said, you know, this basketball season has gone so fast. It's awesome that the picture, I did show her the picture as well during the JV game.
Deep
And
three, Jessen Wiebinga. Boom!
right on cue.
Right on cue, his third one of the night.
She's been loving every minute of this senior year.
His fourth one of the night. I'm sorry, it's 4 trays for Jessen.
I hope both Jessen and Garrett are remembered by their coaches and teammates as being hardworking, competitive, and fun. Always having a team-first mentality and being a good teammate on and off the court.
Yes.
That is
15
from
on the shot
Mom
clock, 105
Kelly.
game clock. Tell you what I think of them when we turn the microphones off.
They're really great kids, right? Is that what you're going to tell me? So, I mean, yes. I mean, great boys. I've watched them grow up. I've enjoyed.
Great tip out by Althoff.
Man, come on.
It's going to set up the three-pointer. Good. To Miller. Biggest three of the night so far. Credit Althoff. I give him a rebound and an assist for that. 38 game clock, 27 shot clock. That's 11, so that's an 11-second separation less.
Yes, that is. Good math.
Top of the key, Carter Turek. Passes it out on the wing, Jessen Wiebinga. He'll drive.
Nice
now
take. There we
left-handed
go.
throw up, no good, but he'll go to the line. And on the year, ladies and gentlemen, Jessen Wiebinga on the year, 52 of 56.
Remember, he made 2 crucial ones against West Central to tie the game so that Smythe kid could win it for us.
It's Marshall Smythe. So he's missed 4 this year. His brother, Garrett, has only missed, he's 6 of 6.
Okay.
And then you got Griff, the freshman. I think he's 7 of 11. So
I mean, that's the Wiebinga
might
boys.
have a
Free throw contest at home.
basket in the garage. That's a little line drive,
There we
but it's good. Nice night so far, Jessen Wiebinga.
Yep.
16 points, I believe. Averages 11, but I'll tell you this about him. He's consistent. I think he's scored in double digits. If not every game, it's been darn close this year. 37-37, another tie, and another Brandon versus Lynx game that goes
down to the
wire. It seems like every time we've played them, a whole whopping 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, that's travel.
Great in-air adjustment by Miller. And a great runner, buzzer beater, Briggs Knutson. And here comes Katie Vasika. Les has got to unplug one of his 4 things he's got plugged in. He will.
I think we need to get Les's own power strip around here.
Yeah, throw it on there, Katie Vasika. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Your father, he tells me he's the funniest Vasika. And I said it went Marcus, then you, and then Ben. And he said he's trained you. Chris has trained you, is what he tells me. Is that true?
No, I'm the funniest.
You are?
Yeah.
Is Chris funny at all?
Yeah, but it's kind of went downhill a little bit.
Oh, no, as he's getting older.
Yeah.
Okay. You were recruited by a lot of Power 5 schools. When I was here at the school, I would see letters all the time. I would guess, I've said this before, I would guess that among all players recruited in the history of South Dakota, you've got to be among the highest recruited. I'm talking number of schools, number of Power 5 schools. So you chose SDSU. So can you tell us why? And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. You get to play in the Summit League tournament. You get to play in an area of the country that supports women's basketball really well. So what went into choosing SDSU?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. I like that it's close to home. You know, my parents will be able to come to a lot of my games. I like that the college is more homey, like it's small and like everybody kind of knows each other, you know?
Yep.
And then I like Coach AJ. He's got a good coaching style, and then the way they play fits the way I play a lot.
Boston Williamson, 7th point of the night. You'll come into the class of mainly all local kids, Emily Fox of Mount Vernon, Olivia Dunn of Jefferson, Claire Shepard of Flanders, and there's others. Are you really looking forward to that, playing with a lot of girls you've probably gotten to know really well before you've even gone to Brookings?
Yeah, 3 of the other commits I actually played with over the summer, and so I've gotten to know them really well, and I really like playing with them, so it'll be fun.
How did that go? You played in a national championship on ESPN, and you scored like 34.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
That was a really fun game. It was way different environment because it was so loud and everything, and there were like media timeouts and everything.
Yep.
But it was really fun.
I have thought, I want you to be brutally honest with me, as Althoff goes up, misses it, rebound Smythe. I've always thought that when you get to the D1 level, basket links, that you're not going to have to worry about scoring 25 a night. You can relax, pass more, rebound, defend. You're like a 5-tool player. I've always thought that suits your game more. Be honest. Sam Elmas, his first 3 of the night and a big one. Is that true? Are you going to enjoy not having to be like the lead scorer and just being able to play and not worry about that? Or do you like scoring 25 a night?
You know, I like scoring points, but I never really think about that. I just go out there and play.
Yeah. You get into modes where you're like in takeover mode. And so, but it's going to be fun to watch. You're going to have a really good, hopefully you guys can stay healthy next year.
Yeah.
They're down to 7 scholarship healthy players this year. They
it's
could
bad.
use you this year.
Yeah.
So we're doing 4. We're doing 4 questions in SDSU, 4 on T, and then 4 on the Life with the Vasikas.
Okay.
What do you look forward to the most about playing at the next level? Be it the competition or travel, playing in Frost, Summit League?
I'm excited for the competition. It'll be fun to play against a lot of people that are good. And then also I'm excited to play with those teammates that I played with in the summer.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can do it again. You've got good chemistry going.
Yeah.
T area, your time as a high school player, 5 years is coming to an end. Did it fly by to you, and what will you miss most about being a high school basketball player?
Yeah, I'd say it went by pretty fast. I'll probably miss the team, you know, the most. We have a lot of good connections on the team, a lot of good chemistry, and like they're all my friends, and so I'll miss them.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys will stay in touch, but when you go to play at SDSU, you're getting like a whole nother family because you guys will be together so much, so many trips and road trips and plane rides and bus rides, and so you're really going to get close to your team there. Rebound Althoff. T area's 21-year history. We have never been to a state tournament. This year, we look like we have a really good shot to do that. 1, do you feel the pressure? And 2, how important is it for you to make history? Charge on Althoff, his 4th.
I wouldn't say there's like a lot of pressure because like we know what we're capable of doing. We just have to go out there and perform like every minute of every game. What was the second part?
The second part is how important is it for you to be the first to get T there, to be on that team, a historic team?
Yeah, I don't think it matters about being the first. I just really want to go to state for like the experience, and it'll be fun and everything.
And you'll play in Frost.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite game you've ever played in high school that you think back on and you really enjoyed or you played really well?
I like the playoff game against Verm last year. That was a fun one.
That was an amazing game. That's a good one.
Yeah.
In your time here, you are points leader, rebounds leader, blocks leader. I wouldn't be surprised if you're really close or have broken steals. And you're probably close in assists. what does that mean to you? Does that mean a lot, leaving a legacy, or do you not just really care about numbers and things like that?
Like I said before, I don't really care about the stats and everything. I just want to go out there and play and win the games.
Yeah. And you are, when I was younger, a gamer was someone that was in the gym. I was a gamer. You're always in the gym working hard, and now a gamer is someone that plays video games, but you're a gamer.
Yeah.
Okay, Vasikas. Something the whole family watches together on TV.
We like to watch Psych.
What?
Psych.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a detective show.
Oh, Andrew Griffin likes it. Okay, when is that on?
We watch it off Amazon Prime.
Okay, give me your pass. No, I love Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Okay, we've established you're the funniest, maybe. Chris disagrees. Who do you think is the smartest Vasika?
Definitely me.
Really?
Yeah.
Who gets better grades of the four?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your grade point average right now?
4.0.
Nice. What's Ben's, do you think?
I don't know. Not that.
This is kind of a serious one, but I like this one. Wow, wild shot, rebound. Anderson put back. 5-point lead, 4:34 to go. If you could take one characteristic from each parent, what would it be from each parent?
Well, from my dad, probably his humor, even though I've already got that.
So Chris is the funniest.
No.
Okay.
I have it, but just more.
Okay.
And then from my mom, maybe her attention to detail, because like she studies the game a lot and she just knows a lot about basketball, so probably that.
Who knows more about basketball, mom or dad?
Probably my mom, but my dad was my coach growing up, so.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a speed round here.
All right.
Katie Vasika. This is really important. AJ is probably gonna hear this. Favorite restaurant?
Raising Cane's.
Oh boy, I had that in Nebraska. I just wasn't. There was so many expectations. You do get a ton of food and bread.
Yeah, it's good.
Favorite celebrity?
I don't have one of those.
Nobody.
No.
Okay, Les maybe. Les Schroeder.
Yeah.
Favorite basketball player? I want both female and male.
For male, Tyus Jones.
Nice.
Back when he used to play on the Timberwolves.
Apple
then-
Valley, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then for girls, probably Maya Selin.
Okay. SDSU.
Jackrabbit, yeah.
Caitlin Clark. Do you have an opinion on her?
She's good.
She's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Favorite meal?
Sandwiches.
Just a cold sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay, that can hit every once in a while.
Yeah.
Favorite drink?
Juice boxes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not very good for you.
No, but they taste good.
And there's not a lot in there.
No.
Well, thanks for coming up tonight. Sorry, halftime didn't work out. That's my
that's
booking
all right.
agent, Les, that goofed that up.
That's all right.
Boy, it's been a lot of fun watching you the last 4 years, and we're going to keep watching you and maybe show up at some games. And congratulations on everything. And we hope to make another run here and maybe talk to you again before it's all over, before we go to the state tournament. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right. Number 23, Katie Vasika, thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
See you around. 4 minutes to go, 5-point lead for the Lynx. And we apologize to the Lynx fans that we weren't doing play-by-play or color, but we wanted to get that in. And just extremely special player here in T. And like one of the opposing coaches said this year, he hasn't seen a better player in 6 years in South Dakota. Another tip out by Althoff. See if they score off of this one. 5-point lead, 3:30 to go. We're getting down to crunch time. Smythe almost draws a jump ball, knocked out of bounds by Keaton Newborg. Great job by him. In front of two sitting student sections with 3:28 to go. Les, you would be up probably
be
like
up.
the boys at the Stampede game with your shirt off.
Yeah, I know. Nice defense by Keaton.
And Newborg almost gets it. Now it's going to be Althoff. And that was a wild play. It could have been called a lot of things both ways.
They could have been.
7-point lead now, biggest of the night for the Lynx with 3:10 to go. Smythe driving, nowhere to go. Finds Boston Williamson on the baseline. Keaton Newborg, this would be a huge shot for the senior. No good, but it's going to be
A foul on 10.
Williamson A makeup call for the sake of number 10, Aiden Zur. Hey, you got to do it sometimes.
Yeah,
Les.
yes. All right.
I think you've been a little bitter ever since you lost in Brandon, South Dakota. True or false?
I'm not bitter, no.
Hey, fun fact, I almost played in I almost went to college at Brandon University
Oh, really?
in Brandon, Manitoba.
Wow.
They were the Canadian national champions.
Yep.
I played in Canada for a year, but who cares?
Okay.
Boston Williamson, he's got 7 on the baseline. Sam Almas, he hit his first 3 of the game not too long ago. Huge possession here for the
Yes.
Titans. Down 7. They've got to get points right here. Sam Almas, this would be huge. No good. Rebound Althoff, challenged by Williamson. 7-point lead on the basketball with 2:30 to go for the Lynx. In his hands is the ball a lot of the times. This Landon Delaney, the junior, kind of plays like an off point guard. They get it down here, and then he's kind of the distributor, and they get it to Althoff.
Yep.
Top of the key, Knutson. This is Delaney again into the corner. A huge 3 for Miller, misses everything. Titans almost drop it out of bounds. No good. Titans basketball, 7-point deficit.
Need a
Just
basket
over
here.
2 minutes. You're getting down to the point where you have to score
Yep,
1 or
we
2
have to, yep.
here. Titans have shot the 3 well. Marshall Smythe blocked, gets his own rebound. Drives baseline, nowhere to go, gets knocked out of bounds, stays with the Titans.
That was good defense by Delaney there. Got that tip, knocked it out.
Smythe, I had shades of another game there where he hit a corner late 3-pointer, and I remember him clapping his hands as he ran down the court. This one wasn't to be, as it was blocked by Miller. Miller's got 2 or 3 blocks tonight. Justin Wieben got 13, shot clock, 150 game clock. Smythe drives, nowhere to go, cut off by Knutson. Almas just loses it, out of bounds, turnover, and a big one by the Titans. Almas goes to the bench. Keaton Newborg back into the game. Might see a little offensive, defensive substitution.
Yep.
The number 1 objective of the Lynx here is just take time with a 7-point lead. Just take time off the clock. If you run this all the way down and don't even get a shot, it's still a good possession.
Yep, it is.
Top of the key, Zur to Knutson. Here's Althoff, skip pass,
There we
just
go.
throws it
Good
right
job.
into the hands of Garrett Wiebinga. That's what the Titans wanted.
Yep, we need a
Turnover
basket
early
real
in
quick.
the possession. 120 game clock, 30 shot clock, corner. Newborg, he'll pass down low. Smythe just might have slipped out of his hands, but didn't get close to the basket. Titans have gone cold here. 105 game clock, skip pass over to Miller. This is Delaney. He'll find Althoff.
Yeah, he won't shoot that one.
He won't, and you know, I would back off and let him shoot it at this point and just hope he misses and you get a
Nope, timeout.
turnover. 51 game clock, 14 shot clock. Brandon Valley looks like they might be on their way to moving to 3-0 in this young series against future ESD opponents. What was lunch today, my friend?
Oh, Fiesta Pizzas today.
You're-
Or Fiestada Pizza, I'm sorry. Fiestada. Festive, you know, it was festive because we got to eat today. No,
You're a brave man.
it was awesome. It was good food.
So next up for the girls basketball Titans,
That'd be Yankton down there
Thursday
night.
Yankton, and then Friday against 17-2.
17-3 now.
17.
They lost last night to
How can they have
Centerville.
20 games in already?
They're
going to have 21 regular season games?
now you're gonna make me look that up.
That just seems weird. You have 20 regular season games. I
They-
don't know.
They lost to Centerville last night, so
Centerville.
Centerville had
You know,
got them by 3 last
I
night.
saw them on the road,
Yep.
and Centerville is an amazing story. They're number 1 or number 2 in B. It wasn't long ago where they thought they weren't even going to have a team because they didn't even have 5 or 6 girls to play.
Okay.
The O'Malleys have starred for Centerville, and it is really fun to see the Centerville Tornadoes having a great year. Go Tornadoes. They're kind of our neighbors here. You know how that was named? It's because it's in the center of Yankton and Parker.
Oh, now we gave
Oh,
them.
good. Rebound Delaney, and that's probably going to put one nail in the coffin at least.
No, the Elk Point Jefferson. What are they?
Elk Point Jefferson Huskies.
Huskies, there
Used
you
to
go.
be the Elk Point Pointers, you know.
That's right.
Terrible name. Huskies is better.
No, they're 16-3, and our game will be the 20th game.
Okay. So there was, we read it wrong. I swear
Yes.
I've read it at 17-2.
Nope, they got a loss last night to Centerville, so now they're 16-3, and we did pass them in power points now. We are second for girls. We're at 14-4, obviously. And so, yeah.
Althoff to the line. He'll shoot 2, 63%. Oh, no, he's not. That wasn't a shooting foul. 2 fouls apiece for the home team and for the visiting team. And now, Conrad, who was going to foul, gets the steal, throws it up to Marshall. Smythe pulls up. That's a good shot by Marshall.
It was,
You
but
gotta
a little further, closer.
Well, you just got to get him up. They haven't even got shots up in the last couple possessions, and that's going to be about it. And Althoff fouled. Now he'll go to – no, he won't. So the Titans, you're going to have to foul twice more. And that's going to get the clock down probably under 15 as Boston Williamson comes back into the game. Maybe his last appearance, maybe Jessen Wiebinga and Keaton Newborg and Garrett Wiebinga and Sam Elmas and Carter Turek and
Gavin Johnson.
And Gavin Johnson and Jack Qualseth.
So, no, if our girls win these next 2 games, they will secure the number 2 seed, and then they will play at home the following Tuesday on the 20th. Right now, it's against the Beersford Watchdogs.
And the boys, tell us what they've got going on after tonight.
The boys have Yankton on Thursday night, and then they also play EPJ on Friday night. And right now, they are sitting in the 5 spot. Hang on, let me get there.
17.5 to go. We'll get there in a second.
We will.
Before we're done, we just wanted to wish Brandon Valley, looked like they're going to win their 10th in a row. Best of luck on the rest of the year, and I think their girls can be in play. It's going to be tough to beat O'Gorman and the AA girls. Their boys, I think boys.
Their boys are 4.
Are 4, and, Mitchell, Roosevelt, I think.
Harrisburg.
Okay.
All right.
But I think it's going to be wide open AA boys.
I do too.
I really do.
I think you're right.
Noah Waddy was right when he came up after the first quarter. They're a really good team. And
they are.
Titans hung with them for, of tonight, about 29 of the 32 minutes, maybe 28 of the 32 minutes, and just had things go their way.
Like you said, to never listen to me because I never know what I'm talking about. So actually, right now, if the Titans can win out, we will host a game against the Canton Seahawks. We are in the 4th seed right now, and if we can hold serve for those 2, we would get the Canton Seahawks in the first round, and then saying that Dakota Valley beats the number 18 Parker, we could go down there for the 2nd year in a row to see if we can. And so we can see if we can upset Dakota Valley again down there.
Braden Miller goes to the line, 50% on the year.
I would like those chances. I'm taking those.
Looking to ice this one. The 7-point lead is the biggest of the night. I hate saying that with 14 seconds to go. As a Titan, you love it when you're Brandon Valley Lynx.
Yep.
Miller, no good. Althoff going to the bench. Wells back into the game. This one seems like it's gone quick.
It did go quick tonight. It did.
8-18, and we had senior. this one, well officiated game.
Yeah.
Not decided by the officials. Really good crew. Reisdorfer and Spellmeyer and Jake Struder.
Yeah.
So, being close to Sioux Falls, we always get good referees crews. 50-42, that's your final. 8-point Lynx win. And this is only in their 10th game winning streak now. 10 games. This is only the second one that they have been challenged in and won by single digits. So Titans maybe can take a little solace in that. Just played a really well game through, I would say, 3.5 quarters and just didn't close it out for whatever reason. And I'm going to blame Katie Vasika because she came up here and that's when it started getting away. And
Why would you blame our senior, back-to-back Jack Knights is what I'm going to call it. But anyway, when we had Peyton Burkhardt on there, and then we had, yes, I know, yes, Griff. By the way, Peyton Burkhardt is now going down to USD for medical stuff, so she did switch schools, but she's a Jack at heart. But anyway,
we had her on last night.
We had
Jack's all-time winningest or all-time played the most games for the Jacks.
Most games played.
Keep it simple here.
Yes,
and And now we have Katie Vasika, who
You blaming
maybe
this
could
on,
maybe could break that
wow.
record. You never know.
Well, you never know. No, the boys play Yankton on Thursday night, and Yankton, they did win the state title last year. Give the Yankton Bucks with the Riken boys. They won the state, and so now.
But
thank
you don't like Yankton, I'll tell you.
I did
what.
not. I did not. No, do
Forcing
not-
me to give
no.
them credit. I'm going to give them credit.
I'm saying they won the state. They're down this year, is what I'm saying, because, and the reason they're down, they're young. They're 3-12 on the season, and so, it's a winnable game down there. I mean, we went down there last year, or no, I'm sorry, they came to us last year and beat us here with the Riken boys having a good fourth quarter, I think, if I remember right.
Just going to tell you something right now. I'm not going to be the last one out of here again tonight.
You're not? You want me to hurry up and talk? Okay. Anyway, no, so the boys play Yankton on Thursday night along with the girls, and then they play, I'm going to look here a second.
We have a Jeopardy
A Jeopardy
theme
theme
that we
thing
could play
going on?
or
No, okay. I'm looking to see what Elk Point Jefferson's record for boys
At this
is.
time, we'd like to talk about preparation, ladies and gentlemen, young students of the game. Preparation is a great thing.
It is.
Dead air is a really bad
It is. Ask Jerry Paleski
thing.
about that. I don't think in the years that I ran that Jerry Paleski worked for
Okay,
us.
well,
Anyway, go ahead.
No. What?
No. Elk Point Jefferson is 6-12. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your turn.
Let's get team and then individual stats
Okay.
here. 20 of 50 is all Brandon shot. Not very impressive. Not terrible. Titans only 13 of 47, though. I'd like to see shooting by quarters because it seemed like we made 13 about in the first half. 7 of 10 from free throws for the Titans. 5 of 11 for the Lynx. 5 of 18 three-pointers for the Lynx. 9 of 26 for the Titans. The 9 might be among the most they've made all year. Turnover-wise, 10 for the Lynx, 9 for the Titans. Rebound-wise, the Lynx had to almost dominated, 39-27. So individually, Landon Delaney, 17 points, 13 rebounds for him to go along with 2 steals. 9 points for 6 rebounds for Aiden Zaire. Braden Miller off the bench, and he's been doing this for them. 10 points, 3 rebounds. And down low for the big man, where did he go? There's Josh Altoff. 8 rebounds on the night. And 4 points for him. For the Titans, they were led 14 points by Jessen Wiebinga, 4 of 8 on 3-pointers. 9 points, 2 rebounds for Garrett Wiebinga. So the Wiebingas made 7 3-pointers between the two of them. Boston Williamson. Usually these stats are right in order. Something happened tonight where 8 points, 5 rebounds.
They went in numeric order.
Yeah,
that's
they did
what that's
do
what
it
that is. I
differently.
can talk.
Usually
Numeric.
it's start. Oh no,
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's that we didn't start our normal players.
Oh yeah, that's right. That too.
8 points, 5 rebounds for Williamson. Go with a couple of blocks. 3 points, 4 rebounds off the bench for Marshall Smythe. Usually starts to go with 3 assists and 2 steals. So quarter score for the night. Brandon opened up 14-12 win. It was even in the second quarter, 10-10. It was even in the third quarter, 15-15, and this was the killer for the Titans. They held Brandon to 11 points in the fourth quarter, but the Titans only scored 5 points in the fourth quarter.
That was big.
So the 8-point deficit, there was 6 right there in the fourth quarter where the Titan or the Lynx, the AA team, maybe more experienced team, pulled away in the end. And so as far as us having a game here, our only hope now is a postseason game for the girls basketball team.
No, boys have a chance to get.
Boys have a
boys
chance.
have a chance
they,
to get it.
They fall to 500 tonight,
Yep, 10-10.
and
Or
we'll
no,
see.
I'm sorry, 9-9.
9
Sorry,
and 9.
9-9.
We'll see how
Sorry.
it plays out. And
Yep, 9-9 with 2 left.
I think they deserve, in this new system, we've whined about it enough where it doesn't matter if you play a AA or a B.
Nope.
It's insanity in my world. You've got teams that I have talked to that purposely play B teams. The Titans trying to get ready for next year, playing AA teams.
Yep.
And I guess the icing on the cake is that when they do go there next year, it's not going to be a shock. We've been playing AA teams
Nope.
for 3 years now. So maybe a couple years too early, but what do I know?
Oh, well, okay.
And there we go.
Yes, it was a fun game. I'm looking forward to you being my chauffeur on Thursday and Friday to finish out the regular season, and then let's.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Well, then the next time we're on the air, we're starting a new season, and girls basketball probably on February 20th.
Okay. Well, we thank you for joining us. If you're from Brandon Valley, or if you are from T, South Dakota, or somewhere in California.
That's right. North Carolina.
North Carolina, or maybe Texas. Iowa, maybe. Who knows?
That's right.
It's the beauty of YouTube.
It is.
We thank you, Andrew Griffin, for what you've done. The Crickets, that was the icing on the cake there tonight. Les Schroeder, thank you for what you've done. You got a hold of Coach Nelson and got some good information from him. And thank you, both coaches, for providing us with a lot of info. Coach Nelson, from everything we've heard from him, seems like to be just a well-liked and really good guy. That was what Drew Weber told me when I asked him today if he knew Coach Nelson. And Drew Weber, our coach, that's always so great to us whenever we need info. So we thank all of those people. And for Andrew Griffin, Les Schroeder, I am Shad Hockey. Bye for now.